Greetings, dear listeners, and most enthusiastic welcome to another episode of the Megrow podcast. It is mid-June 2021, and this is already episode number 20. You're listening to the most recent addition to Megrow's ERM in 3 minutes knowledge series. Check out our carefully created YouTube knowledge series playlist by clicking on the links in the show notes below. A while back, I spent a wonderful and intense day with a group of postgraduate students at the Nanyang Business School in Singapore. We talked a lot, actually mostly, about embedding ERM into strategy and business planning. One slide in particular, I name it the Master of ERM Recipes, drew a lot of attention from the students. More specifically, when we projected this slide, all of a sudden a myriad of mobile phones were unlocked and a snapping frenzy took place. Hence I decided to share this slide, or rather its contents, in this podcast and run you through it over the next few minutes. Our ERM cookbook juxtaposes the key ingredients of good ERM and shows the appropriate relation to each other. Hence it gives you a solid approach to build and evaluate your ERM framework and its output. Let's dissect the recipe and spend some time on the main components. Let's start with the top. No pun intended. Senior management engagement manifests itself in the form of an appropriate risk culture across your entire organization. This is a sine qua non condition. In other words, we must get this right. Senior management is an important, but by no means the only stakeholder in an organization. Hence, you also have to bring other engaged parties to the cause. In other words, creating wide enough stakeholder engagement is also crucial. A number of approaches will support this mission. Depending on the circumstances, it is advisable to deploy change management tools and techniques. Once people understand the why and the how, and most importantly, what is in for me, a critical step is taken. And secondly, communicate regularly, concisely, and consistently how your organization will profit from the outcomes of a good ERM framework. The next section of the recipe describes the central core mechanics of good ERM. Firstly, start out by choosing an established ERM methodology. Personally, I prefer ISO 31000 to 2018 revision. However, any of the other well-known approaches will do as well. The point is, no need to reinvent the wheel here. Subsequently, however, you need to adapt the methodology to your organization's specific circumstances and environment. One important aspect of adaptation is the development and deployment of a common risk language. Thirdly, and this is the absolute key core central moment of it all, establish a high-quality risk register. The risk register is the central engine of the entire ERM framework. I'll link an earlier episode of the Megrow podcast below. This past episode, published in 2020, focuses exactly on the risk register part of ERM. So once the core engine is up and running, you can extract good quality information and make strategic and operational decisions that are risk-based. Needless to say, the risk register needs regular updates to ensure it remains meaningful. Ultimately, good ERM will create tangible benefits for your organization. It can, however, be quite hard to measure the benefits during the early stages of your ERM journey. Hence, practitioners often ask me, how do we know that we're on the right track? Two well-established scales, namely risk maturity and the PACED principle, PACED, come very handy to gauge your efforts during the build-up. Both methods are well described in the literature. Just use your favorite search engine to find the most suitable one for you. So sincerely hope you find this condensed version of the ERM recipe useful. We are always here to elaborate on our method, customize it to your organization's needs and circumstances. Our main mission is to make your ERM journey efficient and effective. You can contact us via the links below. So thank you very much for staying with me during the past few minutes. Please subscribe to the channel to receive automatic updates, leave a like, and enjoy whatever you're doing. Stay safe, and until next time, goodbye for now.